The old man suddenly turned around while working, and saw a sign he could never forget. He immediately let go of the rope in his hand, and the box plummeted downward. It was about to hit the captain's grandson. The angry captain ordered his men to grab the old man, but the old man blurted out,
"Never said nothing about dragons. I know this mark. It is a bad omen."
The old man's departure would be his wisest choice, for no one had noticed that the box sealing the demon had begun to loosen. Soon, the cargo ship set sail. The cargo owner who had commissioned the transport of the box watched the ship grow distant and silently made a gesture of prayer. The people on board had no idea what they were about to face, until strange things began to happen that night. The box sealing the demon in the ship's hold began to move. The ropes binding it mysteriously loosened. The rats seemed to sense the danger and scurried about. At that moment, the crew was patrolling the surroundings. The next second, a terrifying face appeared. The sudden apparition terrified the crew, but when they looked again, there was nothing there. He hurriedly reported this to Jack. They all thought it was a hallucination, and did not report it to the captain, until the next night fell. Jack was about to go back to bed to rest, when a crew member suddenly called out to him. The crew member told Jack that something was off about the ship tonight, because there were no rats on the ship at all. Dozens of rats had disappeared overnight. This was highly unusual. He suspected that something had scared them away. Soon after, the crew members on the deck heard a loud bang. There was a large hole in the hatch cover of the cargo hold. What was even more terrifying was that a monster was slowly crawling not far away. Seeing the monster, the crew pulled out their knives. Well, this guy became the monster's lunch, and the real nightmare began at that moment. The next day, the captain also noticed something unusual, but no matter how hard they searched, they couldn't find the crew members from the night before. So, for safety's sake, the number of night watchmen was increased to 2, as if to match the mysterious atmosphere. A torrential rain began to fall. The crew members, whose vision was obstructed, lit candles. Suddenly, when the crew members looked up, they saw the demon eating. They hurriedly climbed to higher ground, but Dracula would not let such fresh food go to waste. Due to the disappearance of the 2 men on the deck, the ship lost its helmsman. The ship tilted in the wind and waves, awakening the sleeping crew. When they rushed to the deck to steady the ship, the 2 crew members were nowhere to be found. As they searched in vain, Jack suddenly noticed blood dripping onto his companion. Looking up at the source of the blood, they found the crew member unconscious on the sail. They worked together to lower him slowly and discovered that he still had a pulse. The unconscious crew member suddenly struggled violently, so they had to tie him up. No one knew what had happened on the deck last night, but looking at the wounds on the crew member, they all realized that there might be a monster on board.